Let's start with Detroit, because most of this first round I don't even know if we really need to see until they get competitive. Let's go with Pistons, Hawks. Oh, it's 5-game series, by the way. Good catch. PS5. Good catch. This is 5-game series. By the way, let me move the case under the alert box, because when y'all sub and stuff, it's going over. Let me do that real quick. All right. So nice and quick 5-game first round. Dominique Wilkins has really pushed the envelope with this Hawks team, but it is presumably not going to be enough to get past the Pistons. Football today? Probably not. Honestly, I gotta pack when I get off stream. Okay, so New Jersey Wednesday. Oh, Philly, bro. Don't let Philly get clapped in the first round. Come on now. Bernard King lost. Okay. I kind of wanted to watch this. I accidentally skipped it. Let me see. Okay, Cavs Celtics don't care. Spurs Jazz don't care. Clippers Lakers don't care. Knicks Bucks. Nets Sixers. Suns Trailblazers. Let's try it. Let's give Knicks Bucks. Sidney Moncrief is on here. Let's give Knicks Bucks a try. Were the Pistons this good? And somebody got to Google that. I honestly couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Okay, let's go Knicks Bucks. See if we can get some Bernard King, some Bernard screen time. Oh no. Yeah, Bernard King is out of here. He did everything he could with that roster. He did everything he could, just like in the old sim. 2-0, so they're about to get up out of here. Let's see. I still want to see Denver and Sonics. So Nets Sixers don't care. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and go. Spurs Jazz. Oh, Adrian Dantley. You're right. You're right. My bad. You're absolutely, yeah. Spurs Jazz is actually worth the Adrian Dantley's Jazz, right? Yeah, that actually is worth it. You're right. Good call out. I'm so biased against Jazz basketball. They just deserve nothing nice. Nope. Okay, the Nuggets get that dub. 2-0. Boston is up 1-0. No, Boston ain't going home in the first round. Come on now. You know better. You know better. Let's Hawks Pistons. Let's go Hawks Pistons first. All right. Here we are. I really want to see Dominique Wilkins on screen. For some reason, I feel like I remember him being great. Oh, yeah, and he's about to tie the series. Can he hang on? Oh, it looks like we're going to see. It looks like we are going to get to see for ourselves. Get your gambling addictions ready. Don't kill me, Twitch. We're talking about channel points. Yes, let's do it. We are here in our first playoff game of the sim. Don't even need to do anything. It's so cool. Remember all the edits I used to have to make before we jumped into a game? I ain't even got to do none of that now. I told y'all PS5 was going to save us. I just didn't say when. All right. So yeah, the Pistons, yeah, the Hawks. You've already seen some of Zeke. Don't really know what Dominique Wilkins looks like yet. Is that a new emote? What emote? With the Goku? Nah, that's not new. All right. Oh gosh, no, not that camera. Not that camera. All right, we are here. 96-98. Vote your conscience. Vote wisely. Oh gosh, we're only at 1 hour and 8. I still got. Hopefully we get some playoff games because I got at least 2 hours still. I might have skipped a little bit too much of the regular season. It's fine though. Hopefully y'all can see some of the names. Is that Wilkins with the step back? This should be a Wilkins-centric offense. Nobody else should take a shot. Oh, great pass. It's gonna go to Zeke, who's gonna get double teamed. A little bit of give. I was gonna say give and go under the rim, and Zeke still. I don't think he's missed on screen. Don't be surprised if the Pistons make a run. They don't have Dennis Rodman yet. Heck, it doesn't look like they have Joe Dumars yet. Hey, where is Joe Dumars in 1984? Is he? He's not even on the Pistons, is he? I didn't see him when we were scrolling. Dominique Wilkins about 15 years too early with that step back. Hey, you know what? Got to push the game forward. He already did it in the dunk contest. 1985 draft. Okay. All right. So he's still. Yep. So IT is out here being probably a one-man show because Kelly Tripucka is probably not going to get any on-screen love. Pause. Hawks got to find somebody. They do. This is looking like a prime-time OT game. Wilkins attacking from the right wing. The spin. That is great defense. Now he's going to back into him. Give him the fadeaway. The bucket! So the thing that they say about Dominique Wilkins' game is that he's running dunk man, apparently, because he was in a dunk contest. And because most fans only watch highlights, the common opinion at home today is that he's running dunk man, but they don't know. He's got a deep bag as well. He's got a bevy of post fadeaways, a couple of floaters. If you've never sat in on a Hawks game, he does more than dunk, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Sudi. What's good, man? Shout out for the 23 months. Said personally, I like ducks. Their quacks are funny, and that's why I've got bird magic. Ah, I see. I see. Thomas from the top. That was good defense. Lambier with the worst release you will ever see. He shot that with his entire body. Midi on fire say he's late, but you came to the right sim to have that name, honestly. And that was great defense. Thomas looking to tie or take the lead here. I agree. For next season, the three-point sliders will probably go up a little bit. And he dribbled it right into the hands of Doc Rivers, I believe. That is Doc Rivers. However, the offense is not flowing right now. They get it to Neek. He's going to have to bail him out. His usage rating, if that exists yet, is extremely high. Right-handed floater. They didn't know that half man, half amazing is more than dunks. I told y'all, I remember him being good. I remember him being him. I remember him being him. Wilkins doesn't understand the game like Bird and IT do. And that's what a lot of fans say. Again, they say he just relies on athleticism, but they don't know that his game is actually pretty unique. I don't call him Dominique for nothing. And so that widens the lead to 4 with a minute remaining. Meanwhile, the Pistons not being able to get much. Kobe, I'm going to try tomorrow. I'm going to make an attempt. I don't know if it's going to be successful. As Chuck Puka. Actually, I was named after Dominique Wilkins. That's the funny part. And it's blocked. Just let Isaiah Thomas shoot the ball. There's 5 seconds left. Isaiah, dribble. Gets inside, finds some space. Not going to be able to knock it down. And the Pistons are in a full court press. They double team, and they made the Hawks throw a pretty errant pass there. And that's going to turn into a foul, which at this point may be wise, as it looks like the Hawks are going to walk out of here with the playoff victory. And you look at Wilkins, I'm not sure if any player has done more with less. The Pistons' only hope now, more than likely, is to start letting it fly from 3, but a lot of players have been wary of the three-point line, yet some are even lobbying the commissioner to get rid of it. I think we can go ahead and get out of here. Neek so far is the best player in the series. The Hawks win, and Neek nearly had a 40 ball. Thomas had way more help. Well, if you voted the Hawks, you voted right, and I'm gonna guess most people didn't vote the Hawks. Am I right? I'm gonna guess most people did not vote the Hawks. Speaking of, if you use your channel points wisely, you can pick music. So I need to go to Music 2K now. The Hawks are gonna get that dub, and they are going to tie the series. Also, so we played that. We played this. This looks good. Also, I see some interesting point outs in the chat. Let's check real quick. The word on the street is Neek just almost dropped 40 with 0 assists. And he did. He got that dog in him. Neek is a guy where you're just not quite sure if you've, so far this early in his career, seen somebody do more with less. He nearly doubled his points per game average. 62% from the field this year. Let's go ahead and move on and try to get San Antonio on screen, because Artis Gilmore probably don't have that much left. Cavs, Celtics, now you can have that. Yeah, he knows better than the past. He sees the help he's got. Utah and San Antonio, meanwhile, in a barn burner. Shout out to Let's Play for the 19 months. I'm on 85 on my 83 start. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. Is it going well for y'all? For you, like no glitches or anything? Cause I'd like to. He's averaging 0 assists in the first 2 games. Wait a minute. Good point. Hold on. Hold up. Does Neek not have an assist this whole game, this whole series yet? Neek is averaging 0 assists. He is averaging 0 assists through 2 games. That is my type of player. That is my type of player. He realizes the talent around him. More power to him. More power to him, honestly. Oh, I didn't even notice. If y'all look in the background, you see Magic Johnson's face for the air saying. Man, they really went all out with this air saying. That's dope. This is very helpful for those of us that were. We really came out the hood with this stuff. If you think about it, we came out the gutter when we were doing this on PC. Y'all remember how much stuff I had to change with menus and mods, and literally all of this is built into the game now. We really came up from the gutter. That's crazy. There's so much rule changes. There's so much I don't have to worry about even looking at now. This is very nice. Okay, let's go to that. That's a 2-0 series, right? Let me make sure that's 2-0 real fast. Okay, so that's just not okay. Cool. All right, yeah, fuck you too then. 2-0. All right. Well, honestly, none of these series, like New Jersey and Philly, just is not that. Philly's not that enticing to me. Trailblazers, Suns. Let's see if we can get Clyde Drexler. You know what? Let's see if we can get Clyde on screen. We do owe him a chance at least, you know. Bucks, Knicks, yeah. All right, well, Bernard King is out. He was better off just not even making the playoffs. I just want to see if Portland's gonna put Clyde on screen. If not, I'm just not even gonna bother. Even if it's a close game, if Clyde's not on screen, I'm not watching. And it doesn't look like we're gonna. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Let's see what they do. Did they play their cards right? Is that Clyde? Yep, I can see that forehead from a mile away. Yes, sir. Okay, bet. So we have not watched any type of Suns basketball yet. Clyde was him on screen. So Walter Davis was fire. I don't know if y'all remember him from 2K77, but he was good. Got Larry Nance, Maurice Lucas. But then we also have, oh gosh, wait a minute. Clyde's got 0 points, y'all. 0 points in 29 minutes? Oh my gosh. I think they said Clyde Barber's a war criminal. I think they need to draft Michael Jordan, honestly. I don't think Clyde got that playoff dog in him. Let's give him a chance before we vote. Let's just see what happens first. Because Clyde's looking like a bust right now, and I think they might need to replace him with the young gun. Even though it's college basketball, Michael Jordan currently is looking like he could do better than Clyde. Hey, yo, we out of here, bro. Ain't no way, but we're done, bro. Oh, okay. You know what? It wasn't his fault. It technically wasn't his fault. It technically wasn't his fault, but he also did pass in the ball in a bad area. But no, I'm not watching this, bro. I'm not. It really technically was not his fault, but also that was a bad position to put his teammate in. Nah, we're out of here. Nah. That was hold up. Clyde, the glide off my screen. And he only took 2 shots. Yeah, no, no, not his fault, but we like Twitter in here. We're using Twitter logic in here. I don't care. Okay. Let's go, let's go here. Let's go, and we will miss just Sonics and Nuggets. That's fine. Right? Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Yep, Sam Bowie is in the draft. I wholeheartedly believe Sam Bowie should go first. I am a Sam Bowie enthusiast. And with the way size matters, I believe you go with the center as Dominique Wilkins. Let's see if he put up another 0 assist game. My bad, the newspaper. We're using newspaper logic. 46 and 0 assist. That is incredible. That is incredible.
I hit every shot. I'm hitting. I don't do no whites. They're green. I don't do none of that. I'm the best shooter in the game.
He is averaging 0 assists per game. That man is taking every shot. He's not even looking at his teammates. Literally just get the rebound. What are the rebounding looking at? That is absolutely, we stand Dominique Wilkins. Trevor Rollins is eating good. Trevor Rollins is eating good because they oh man. He is the anti-Magic. Okay, so this series is probably over. Philly should probably advance soon. Utah should probably advance. I'm not watching Portland. But this I would love to see if we could. So we will miss, yep, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, and don't care. Cool. Hey man, they did say Kobe got all the tape. Kobe got all the tape from this era. Let's just see who already advanced to Milwaukee. Boston made it, LA made it, Utah made it. Cool. Oh, in theory, we're gonna have to turn this on since it's basically the game 7 afterwards, but what are his season assist stats? I heard 0.9. Somebody said he averaged 9/10 of an assist. Yo, averaging 9/10 of an assist on a whole season when you're the main ball handler is crazy. And you get like 40 minutes a game. 9/10 of an assist is wild. If Kobe ends up playing for the Hawks later in this sim, I'm just gonna die laughing. All right, looks like we got a game here, by the way. It looks like we're gonna see David Thompson on screen. That's a 5-point gain. That's too high, actually. Nah, it's getting at it. Okay. 5 is too much. 3. Okay, cool. Now, I've never heard this song, and I already like it. This is gonna be a rolling bet. Oh, this was on Scorpion. That's right. I didn't make it to the end of this album, I don't think. But I rock with this though. Okay, this is gonna be a rolling bet because I probably did hear it on the first night, and I just didn't. Because once it got to that side of the album, I stopped paying attention. This will be a rolling bet, and it probably honestly won't. We probably won't even stay long. So let's just see. Yeah, Neat gonna be hating on everybody who moves the ball. Too much ball movement these days. Too much ball movement these days. Back in my day, we had squared up with the bucket. By the way, have y'all noticed the lack of dumb double teams? Okay. You know what? I like what I see here. I like what I see here. This, I don't think I've ever seen somebody do a one-leg fadeaway. That is A for creativity by Kiki Vandeweghe. Not many players try that, and as you see, the result was a miss. That's why. 115, 118. If the game becomes tied, we'll do a rolling bet. Maybe even if the game is within 1 point, we'll do a rolling bet. Is David Thompson on the floor? I can't tell. I honestly can't even tell if he's playing. Tom Chambers, too big. There's a baby. There's a mouse in the house. 5-point lead. Probably going to be too much to scale. Knowing his computer. Vandeweghe working in the post. And there's a bucket. Crafty spins, using a bevy of spin moves to accomplish his goal. 3-point game. Gosh, even the score, what do you call it? The box that shows the scores, all of that. We didn't get, okay, so that's Thompson. We just didn't get any of that with PC, and I didn't have to do anything for it. We really came up. Thompson is one of these guys, and that's a bucket. That's Brown. David Thompson, I think, is the one. I think he's number 44. He's getting ate up by Kiki Vandeweghe. Okay, that's probably it. That's probably it. We can go ahead and probably fight. Yeah, one more bucket here will do the job. Glad we didn't put up a bet. That would have been cheap. Uh-oh, Thompson, the GOAT. They're standing and clapping. There's a double team. Hey, yo. Even out of his prime, they're double teaming. Oh, great double teams by the Nuggets here. Great double teams. And they get the rebound with 30 seconds to go. Anything yo, what's good, robots? Yeah, no, great gameplay so far. The sim has had great gameplay as Vandeweghe goes all the way just to miss it. We are going to go ahead and sim. We will also put on What music do we have? Who is it? Kendrick Lamar, Savior? Okay. Let's see. Kendrick Lamar, Savior. Kiki, go away. All right, bro, you got it. Well, that one's going to a game 7 now, by the way. So
we're going to game 7, baby.
Couple of game 7s here.
Game 7.
Fishbone said, "Where's my song?" It's probably buried in the like 60 requests because a lot of people spent on it. So it's kind of like random whether your song gets played or not. But if it doesn't get, we still call it a game. So because of Zaza, we still call it a game 7. Meanwhile, the Pistons are just going to barely escape the wrath. And let's see if he got any assists. 1 assist. Dominique Wilkins breaks his assist drought. So he just needs help. Also, probably better off not having made the playoffs. So the teams you expect to make it so far have made it. Got a couple of deciders here. I guess we'll go Suns Blazers since it's oh, this one too. I wasn't even paying attention to this. Okay. I wasn't even okay. Dominique Wilkins probably did that at the very end of the series too. It was probably a garbage time bucket. That's why he wasn't passing. Meanwhile, Philly, the defending champions, are going to evade losing in the first round just barely to the Nets, and the Nets gave them everything they could handle. So the Celtics, for the rite of passage, are going to have to defeat Philly to get back to the finals. A masterclass by Moses Malone and Julius Erving. But yeah, Otis was giving him everything he had. Y'all almost lost to Otis and Buck Williams. Oh, Darren Dawkins too. Okay. It was a tough team. We already know about Michael Ray. It was a tough team, but they are not going to get the upset. Also, let's give Clyde Drexler, rookie Clyde, a second chance here to get out of the first round. And it looks like they are going to maintain the lead. Clyde Drexler, how much did he commit? How much did he contribute to this is the question. Okay, cool. So this was not a scenario where he just put his name on the group project. He hooped 17 and 8, 7 of 8. So rookie Clyde is looking good. Rookie Clyde, he just had a bad game, all right? He just had a bad game when we jumped in, that's all. We don't have to. Also no assists. Hey, yo, these are my type of players. That's not his job, though. Look, you got Jim Paxson for that. You got Kenny Carr. You got Darnell Valentine. I thought I was about to say Denzel. I panicked. All right, last one. Will David Thompson renew his dominance? It looks like they will. David Thompson is inevitable. 142 points. Did he contribute to that? Kind of. He kind of did. He's still here. He is still here. We didn't get to finish his career in the... Did we? He didn't retire in 77 Sim, did he? I don't think he retired, but either way, he's only 29 years old, so he's putting together a solid career as a pro, and now he gets the honor of getting beat by Magic Johnson. I'm not listening to Sticky again. Okay, let's see. I see the arguments in the chat, and I'm telling y'all, whoever gets the first pick needs to take Sam Bowie. He is the best overall player in the draft. Sam Bowie, we're getting close to draft time. I get it. Sam Bowie is the best player in the draft. Have you heard his Michael Jordan fella made a game-winning shot? Yeah, he's great. He's great. I just think he needs to go second. At the beginning of the season, I had Michael Jordan fourth, but second is acceptable, not above Sam Bowie. Trailblazers. Oh, by the way, the Jazz made it out. Of course they did. Okay, you know what? Now we can... Pretty much all these series are probably bangers, so... Exactly. It's a big man's league. It's a big man's league. I don't care I don't care if Michael Jordan can fly. It's a big man's league. You take Sam Bowie, and he's probably going to have the better career. Stockton, I just wouldn't take Stockton in a physical era. I just don't see a way John Stockton can have a successful career. He's a small guard. He's really not athletic. I just don't see him having a successful NBA career. But more power to the team that takes him, as Clyde Drexler is starting to come along. Bucks, Pistons. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I still want to see Sidney Moncrief if possible. Yeah, see, like, Charles Barkley. Probably going to be undersized at the NBA position he plays, but athletic, huge. Ah, there we go. Let's do it. And the Pistons are at the line, so I'm going to go ahead and cut on the bet for this one. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, see, John Stockton, his passing is good, so the way John Stockton could be successful is like Magic Johnson. If John Stockton is paired with another player that can carry him the way that Kareem carries Magic, then I could see some success and I could see a reason to take him. But if you don't have that, I wouldn't take John Stockton. Because he's 6'6" and he's going to be playing a big man position. Sure, he weighs a lot, but he's 6'6". So if he's playing power forward or even center, which just is unthinkable, there will never be a 6'6" player in NBA history playing center. Not even for a little bit. There is no world where a team would put in a 6'6" player as a center, so it's pushing it at power forward. But I believe Charles Barkley can have a successful NBA career, nonetheless. The timeout glitch is worse in arrows than it is in regulars. What are we doing here, bruh? Oh, wow, not a timeout glitch that I can't skip. Oh, no. Think you're gonna do World Cup streams when it starts? Not likely. That man called Charles Barkley an unskilled Teletubby. That is disgusting work. Anyways, Moncrief. Does Marcus Johnson play for this team too? Oh yeah, the Bucks are actually... The Bucks are low-key fire. It's a 2-point deficit, by the way, for Detroit, who so far, I don't know if anyone else has scored anytime we've seen a game besides Isaiah Thomas. Not Tafari, it was part of the bid. It was like, you know, because back then you could never see a 6'6" guy, even imagine a 6'6" guy playing center, as Bill Laimbeer gets the rebound, collects it, and another Piston has scored. Big moment for the Sim. Knotted up at 90, and we have yet to get into overtime, which is quite baffling. Marcus Johnson with the right-handed floater, no good, and Alton Lister. You don't challenge him at the rim on offense or defense at any point. That might have been the first three-pointer that was shot. Oh, what a pass by Isaiah Thomas, but Chapuka was not ready for it. Chapuka driving with the left hand down the lane, and he's fouled. 27% tonight. It's disgusting. Exactly, yeah. 6'6" center. Hella freeze before that. Meanwhile, oh, this is ongoing, Biddy. This is a whole thing. Literally, this is supposed to be this generation's 97 Sim. No foul. Bill Laimbeer blocked, but he got it back. That is a huge shot. The rebound after the block, recovered it in traffic, and I do have to just remark, the gameplay has been beautiful. The gameplay, the three-pointers could be a tiny bit higher, but for the most part, I'm pretty much 100% happy, as Vinnie Johnson is gonna get a foul. Both Bucks players jumped too early. Jumped the buck. Oh, we got somebody recommending Young Jeezy. I like it. Oh, you have to redeem it with channel points, not just... There's a miss, and that's gonna leave him with the 1-point deficit. A bucket for the Bucks here. will likely do it. Johnson, half spin, step back, floater, it's off. The Pistons have got a chance to take the lead. Chapuka pushing, he finds Zeke. What a finish! What a finish by Zeke! Yo, that was nice. Just you weren't getting this in past generations. You just weren't. In past games from Sim, you were getting this right here is a Chapuka contested layup in a past Sim, bro. And that right there, hopefully I can get some. Oh yeah, give me that. Give me that. That's good stuff. And that gives you different pictures too, which we already knew, but oh, that's fire. I need to do this after the game. That's after the game. The it factor is hard. Hey, the it factor is hard. The it factor, Rich Boy, I'm gonna have to steal that from you at some point on Twitter. That's it's him. The it factor is hard. That might be the hardest nickname the chat has ever dropped off the dome. I definitely gotta take that. Still, it's a 1-point game, and Marcus Johnson is pretty deadly in these situations. As it's inbounded to him, he's going one-on-one with Chapuka, dribbling into defense. He goes up, it goes in! As if Chapuka wasn't even there. Marcus Johnson, who I'll remind you from 2K77, teamed up with Kareem, and they did absolutely nothing. They got the wrong M. Johnson in 2K77. He's making up for it here. The real MJ. And I see you just have to kind of wait these out for about 10 seconds. I'll be trying not to burp in the mic. Who's the best Bucks player? Well, this is the first Bucks game we've jumped into, and it's probably Marcus Johnson. They have Sidney Moncrief as well, but oh, not the camera getting stuck. No, oh, whew. Yeah, PS5. Isaiah Thomas goes down. Oh, loud. Rebound, Lambeer puts it up, misses it. Rebound, Livingston gets it out to Thomas. There's 9 seconds remaining. Somebody's got to take the shot. There's 5. Chapuka drives. Isaiah Thomas drops it, puts up the jumper for the win. The Bucks will take game 1. And that possession right there is why I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Sam Bowie is a necessary first-round pick. The offensive rebounding in this league is crazy, and Jordan ain't doing that. I guess he didn't have the it factor after all. Shot 9 of 20. 24 rebounds for Lambeer. 24 rebounds. You've got to draft Sam Bowie. Who's going to deal with this? Who's going to deal with this? I don't doubt that the Mike fella is going to have a good career. But you can find a Michael Jordan anywhere. Look at the players we have in our league. Clyde Drexler, Marcus Johnson. You can find a good perimeter player. Anybody can be a good perimeter player. But the bigs do the dirty work. Exactly. You're not going to win a championship in this league with your guard being your best player. It's not going to happen. Even with the Lakers, Kareem is by far their best player. Magic couldn't win a championship on his own. Magic couldn't win a championship as the best player. Sonics, Lakers, yeah, let's do that. Pretty much all of these. Yeah, we'll finish this tonight. We'll finish this tonight because I actually don't know when the next time and the next week or the next like 4 or 5 days I'm going to be able to stream is. Even if I miss my flight and stay here, like if the hurricane messes up my flight, I still might not be able to stream because we're gonna get 40 balled by the hurricane that's coming, so the power is definitely going out. So the Lakers get the dub, and the previous champions, Philadelphia 76ers, actually 2 champions here, just a former champion and the most recent, and they are duking it out for the right to move on to the conference finals, and we are gonna get to see it. Well, during school days, I always try to stream in the evening. Just to get like the most people available. All right, well, let's go ahead and get the predictions up. Celtics, Sixers. Now, we only saw the Sixers once, so I wouldn't judge them too harshly. Man, I used to have to do so much to get these games ready, bro. I used to have to mess with all types of settings. I used to have to go into coach settings. This has improved by quite a bit, and there's a steal right off the bat. Cheeks. Good transition defense from Boston. I got school canceled for the next 3 days. Yeah, some people got the whole week. Another turnover. Trying to be greedy going into Post Malone. 90% of his fan base is in the 8th or 12th grade. No, that's statistically wrong, actually. No, literally by the stats, most of my fan base is either finishing high school or in college. I've had to send them in before for sponsorships, so that's actually very wrong. Uh-oh, I thought they were doing the thing. Yes, Post Malone, he dominates the post. Yo, Julius Erving has done nothing. I was gonna say Julius Erving has done nothing but pump fake in the post. School cancer. The fact that I'm finishing high school in less than a year is crazy. Like, the thing is, a lot of people have followed me for a really long time too, so if even if a lot of people when I started were in middle school or something like that, think about it, it's been 6 years since I really started making content. So if someone was in the 6th grade when they started following me, they're in the 12th for now. Or if somebody is in the 8th grade when they found me, they're partway through college. So yeah, it's, even if it started out that way, people have grown up. 83-85, Boston, 2 minutes remaining to hold on to this lead. Johnson maybe could have pulled up for the top of the key, opts for the harder shot, and there's a rebound from who else? The big. In college, been watching since 8th grade. Yeah, man, the time is flown. Julius Erving puts on a spin and turns it over. There's a new sheriff in town. Bird, double teamed. Yeah, we don't even see the same double teams we used to see. Larry Bird, top of the key. That's great defense, great rotations by the Sixers. Bird putting the ball on the floor. In traffic, puts it up and in. Contested, and I think it may be cooked. How about the Mr. NBA 2K highlights days? That's the very beginning. That's like 10 years. That's like 9 or 10 years now. Erving inside. And how about Erving doing his work in the post and not the actual post player? Bird in transition. Puts up the contested jumper, won't go. There's still hypothetically a chance, so I don't want to sim yet. But oh yeah, it's cooked. Okay. All right. Yeah. See, the Sixers are bad, y'all. The Sixers are actually just bad on screen. I'll be real. Oh man, the Sixers are just actually bad. That one's gonna go to Boston. This is all we got. If I can get a Larry Bird jumper, that'd be pretty cool. Hey, I like it. I like it. How did this form work? That's like, how did it? It's like behind the head. It's like, I don't know. It worked though. That's tough. That's a tough screen. This is also, it's unblockable. You're right. This is better than the skyhook in my opinion. These are crisp, bro. These are crisp. These are crisp. Said I'm packing this in real life, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Nobody's used pack in the word in place of block since I was like in the 6th grade. Cowboys, Giants. I might, depending on what time I get off. All right, y'all. Well, if you voted Boston, you clearly knew what you were doing. All right. I'm not sure if we're gonna come back to the Celtics and Sixers. The Sixers just have showed me like nothing yet. If that series gets tied at any point, we'll come back to it. Okay, let's by the way, I've just been letting the music play. I haven't gone to, a lot of y'all are recommending Michael Jackson, P.2. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's go. Blazers Jazz? Yeah, I still want to see Adrian Dantley. I can make a living off this gambling thing. That's exactly how every successful life story starts. I'm glad you figured it out, son. And the Jazz. And wait, this the same one? Oh, this was just on? Ah, so it started playing by itself, and I just typed in. Okay, I didn't know the song. Well, we gotta move on then. It just sounded like background noise to me. It's go hard though. All right, let's get emotional. Yeah, no, it auto played and then somebody had recommended it too. Yeah, let's get emotional. 3-point game. Let's do it. All right, we are in. Oh my gosh, yo, this is the worst court of all time. This is the worst court in the history of. This is the worst. Bro, they put no. This looks like it was made in Microsoft Paint, bro. Loud, Jesus. This is, bro, they didn't care. I told y'all they didn't care about basketball. This is that here, damn court. Let me go ahead and let me just put a prediction up for y'all. Graphic design is my passion court. If you vote on the Jazz, you deserve what's coming to you. All right, y'all. They put a donut at center court and was like, bet. This is the most dripless court ever. Oh gosh. Just horrific content. Either way, Clyde Drexler on the floor. Adrian Dantley, that's the only reason we're in Utah. And Mark Eden. Easy. At some point, Utah's probably gonna be champions. They have Adrian Dantley. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know. This is a real home court advantage. There's a step back. There's no bucket. And Clyde Drexler coming away with the rebound, who's got something to show y'all. He's got something to show after didn't throw a turnover, just put his teammate in a bad position. That was it. There's a screen. There's a mid-range. A pass out of the mid. Just one of many improvements to the sim this year. If you'll recall, that did not ever happen. Or if it did happen, it was very rare. Years ago, they used to just take that shot. Clyde Drexler with the steal. And as I said, if you voted on Utah, you knew you had it coming. 2.5 minutes remain. But for the most part, I don't think I'll ever jump into a Utah game again. There's Dantley. Mid-range, no good. Might be the first one he's ever missed on screen. Drexler, step back, glass, won't go, net, and cool. I think we're pretty much done here, y'all. We don't need to come back to Utah. Can we just... I don't think we ever need to... Adrian Cantley is nuts. Dantley, and the post on Clyde. Oh, okay. He heard the Cantley chants. Teaching the Rook a lesson. Way too much weight. He's a vet. Yeah, Cantley is wild. Let's not forget Cantley won every championship available in the 77 sim, and he cuts it to a 4-point lead. It's not wrapped up yet, especially if they're not going to send help next time Dantley puts him in the post. So that guy Drexler won't ever win a championship. I personally think it's a little bit early to say that. He's got potential to be a great player. He's definitely got the potential. 151 4-point game. This is still very winnable, but Utah's got to sit down for a stop. Mark Eden's got to stand up in the post. It's inbounded. They're going in the post to Paxson, who is going to drop step his way inside. A lot of babies on the court. Looking like a halftime competition. 6-point game. Dantley, no screens. This time, backing down, still not Drexler. He's looking a little bit gassed. Eden, screen, Dantley in the post. Gonna try to find some space. Won't go. Okay, we can leave, y'all. Honestly, we can go ahead and... If Utah wins, they win. Portland walks away with the dub. I'm not sure if I'm feeling this recommendation. I know it's a classic, but I'm not sure about the... I'm gonna go ahead and change this. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just not the vibe. Let's go ahead and switch that. Okay, 2-0 for Portland, by the way. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Bucks Pistons. Pistons lost their first home game. Anybody hit a 3 yet? No. They really, honestly, that's the only thing I would say that happened with the gameplay. This season is nobody took like any 3s at all, and it looks like we got a potential Hood Classic. Just got to get it down to around 3 minutes. We only jump in around like 4 if it's the NBA Finals, and yes, sir. We might lose this one. Okay, cool. Is that free throws? Let me see. Okay, cool. All right, let's go ahead and jump. How many points do you need from Ezekiel Elliott? I need... Let me put the bet up first. Yeah, so I'm in another close NFL fantasy game, and Ezekiel Elliott is the only player in action. He's mine. All right, so Pistons, Bucks, 2 minutes. I need... Why y'all making me look at fantasy midstream, dog? I'll get back to it. Hey, I'm projected to lose now. I need 12 more points. Hey, yo, this is hard, by the way. We'll go ahead and add this. This is hard. All right, and the game is on. Hopefully your bet is in. That was nearly an and one. Very nearly an and one there. Foul on Sidney Moncrief. Did they say Tripucka? Is that what they said? I've been saying Tripucka. Sound like they said Tripucka. Either way, 99 all. We have still yet to get an OT, which is a far cry from the 2023 season that we did, where any close game practically turned into OT. I thought it was just going to be like that this year because of the end of gameplay calling. I got to listen to that album. Bryce Vaughn just dropped too. Chat rocking with Bryce Vaughn. 99 all. A lot of pressure from the Pistons here. Possibly could have been a turnover. Lister screens into nothingness. Oh, great play. That was actually just beautiful stuff. And that's Bob Lanier, by the way. Who did Bob Lanier? No, that was Hardest Gilmore that did it. Never mind. Fantasy basketball. I might just take off of fantasy sports. Isaiah Thomas wisely pulls it out and passes it instead of just throwing himself into the defense. Very much improved. Thomas has 5 seconds left. He's gonna have to throw something up. He passes it to Lambeer, who's gonna have to put up a jumper that levels into the rim and out. Yeah, the sim has given us some nice plays. It really has. Just comparatively, mostly good stuff. As that could have been a foul. Bridgman, no foul call. It's a 4-point game. Milwaukee is about to get both of the Pistons home games. Coach said they didn't send out the Dom note. Of course they didn't. Twitch don't want me to be great. Bill Scambier is nuts. IT, that's a good shot. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a good shot. That was a good look. He wasn't missing those in the regular season. And that's good defense by Tripucka. I don't even know how to say his name anymore. I'm gonna just keep calling him Tripucka. I don't care. Still a 4-point game, but under a minute left. The clock is becoming a factor. Nothing good has come out of Tripucka ISOs this entire series. There's a fading look. Nobody on the Pistons can score. Nobody on the Pistons can score besides Isaiah Thomas. That is their downfall. There's a missed free throw by Archibald. The Bucks actually got a decent squad here. But it looks like this is going to be the Pistons. Rich Boy is on a roll today, high key. Isaiah Thomas trying not to lose the ball. Goes into I'll do it myself mode. But the defense is just too potent. Lambeer post up. Gets it to a 3-point game. So sad boy Pistons. Missed free throws could do something here, but probably not a lot. I do want to point out they gave the ball to Bill Lambeer there in a situation where they should have. He had the mismatch and they actually passed it to him and let him post up. Way smarter AI as Archibald. Not gonna sell them both. But I've seen weirder things happen. Somebody tell me how Ezekiel Elliott is doing tonight. Is he already playing? Somebody please tell me if he's doing solid and do I have a chance at winning? Not quite game yet. 4-point game. Detroit Mistons. Hey, yo, Detroit Mistons is nuts. Tripucka, a missed free throw can do it here. All of a sudden they're scoring. All of a sudden they're scoring, and Archibald has been splitting free throws like cake. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot to steal. I'm using Mistons throughout the season. I'm definitely using Mistons throughout the season. Now the Pistons don't have to shoot a 3 yet, even if this free throw goes, because they are finding buckets. Hits them both. There's no free throws. It's probably cooked. Isaiah Vomit. Wow. Wow. Thomas spins inside. He's going to get himself a layup. He's going to get himself a layup. That one took 7 seconds off the clock, so possibly missed free throw here. Oh. I thought he was about to clothesline, buddy. He has missed 2 so far. Oh, that one's bad. That one's bad. It slipped. You could absolutely see that one slipped. You could tell that was a miss before it left his hands. He missed them both. The Pistons have a chance to tie. 6 seconds remain. Thomas trying to find his way. Passes to Lambeer. Lambeer puts it up. It's a good bucket. We are going to OT.
That's why he's the GOAT!
There's no review. There's no review, so let's review it ourselves. But where's our cue? Do we even have a cue? They just called him Scambeer. All the Pistons. That's not even my curse. That's chat curse. It's good. It's good. The bucket is good. See if I can get some F10s out of this one. Possibly. The script is in. The bucket is good. Man, these F10s are going to be crazy. Now there's, or F12s. Now there's definitely going to be a reason for y'all to renew that reward, because low key back when I used to do it there wasn't, but now that the pictures can be rivaling real life, there's legitimately a reason to redeem that reward. I was way ahead of my time when I made the F12 a thing. I honestly was so far ahead of my time when I did that. I had no clue photo mode was on the way, and now it actually is a worthy reward. I gotta make these. I gotta jack these up to like 50K. Treat these like NFTs. I gotta treat these like NFTs, bro. The sim game, man. I could shed a tear for this sim gameplay. It's just so much better. We haven't dealt with guys just running simple offense. Like when we had Kareem in the 2K77, all he did was pick and roll and nothing else, and it never worked. Like it has just come such a far way, as Johnson's gonna go into the post. Decent defense by Kelly. Johnson can't find a look. That was good defense, and it is rewarded. Now, you could point out that Detroit is barely hanging on here for their second home game, as they would go down 0-2, so this is a must win. But still, the Bucks not letting this one get away. That was great post defense. Archibald. Isaiah Thomas right up on him, not giving him any kind of space. It's Johnson, top of the key. Johnson looking for a post fade, and he nails it.
This is a certified hood classic.
I don't know how I didn't. Yeah, right, Codeine? There was so much Detroit slander in the chat. If the Pistons win, shout out the Drops. Shout out the Drops for the Prime sub at 5 months. Isaiah Thomas, so that's a good look. He's got to shoot it. He's not aggressive enough. He needs that Dominique Wilkins in him. Pause. Kelly passes it off. Oh, and they got a shot clock violation, and it went. Shot clock violation, and it actually went. Shout out to Coach Mike Wang, by the way. You think the lack of three-point shots forcing CPU to run better offense? I don't know, because right there, honestly, they needed to shoot a 3, and they got a shot clock violation instead. So that next season, I'm gonna knock that up at least a couple of points. But yeah, no, it's done wonders for the midi game though. Johnson trying to find his way inside, no foul, tipped up, got his own rebound. And Sidney Moncrief for the first time touching the ball, literally like the first time. It's the post for Lanier. Oh my! Oh, come here, Lambier. Faked out of his shoes, just couldn't finish. I don't know if he's the microwave yet. I don't know if I can use that. Kelly, close shot, won't go. Close shot, Kelly, doing absolutely nothing. I don't know if he's scored yet outside of the free throw line. It's post again for Lanier. Oh, yep, there's a baby. There's a mouse in the house. There's absolutely a mouse in the house. There's nothing he can do with that. There's nothing he can do with that. In past sims, we've seen centers matched up on point guards and have an open shot right there, and they wouldn't take it. They would get that fake and they would pass it. Kelly, now he's gassed. Milwaukee up 2. They called him Scam Beer a couple of plays ago. Oh my goodness, he's him.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
He's him. Drop step into a dunk. Dropped a Bill Lamb bomb. 111 all. Put it on the top of his head. That is crazy. 2 minutes remain. Moncrief inside. That was well contested. As I said, draft Sam Bowie if you want success. Running the break to perfection. We're under 2 minutes. Hey, you know what? Bill Russell, I'm pretty sure Bill Russell did that plenty though back in the day. That would have been crazy if we could have got the Bill Russell era. Wow. Moncrief after the fake. Got the defense guessing. It's funny, Detroit doesn't have the talent to win a championship, and yet I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Kelly rebounded his own miss, goes up. He finally did something positive. Even if it was a Drummond-like bucket. Shout out to Zeke. In time to watch Zeke at 22 months. Back like he never left. Yeah, Zeke is kind of passive. Johnson inside. Bully badge activates. Won't go. And Detroit, the momentum is starting to lean in their direction. It's Kelly. It's Lambier. The fake. Has to get out. Takes a jumper. Probably should have passed that one out to IT. This is a hood classic. Johnson. Great defense. Kelly might not do much on the offense, but he does sit down on D. Pause. I can't even, you know what? I don't have time for this. Bully ball once again. Fails. Detroit defense is too solid. IT won't go. That might be the first legitimately bad shot. Hey, big pause on that one. Big pause. That one was almost knocked away. Lister inside floater around the rim, and that will probably end up doing it. You don't have to foul here. Okay, 27 seconds. They have fouled there before and then not foul. Don't foul. Don't foul. Bro, you don't have to foul. That might be something worth reporting to LD. That might be something worth reporting to LD, not gonna lie. But they missed, so it doesn't matter. And it's a 3-point game. 22 seconds remain. They're definitely gonna go for the 2 and just keep going with free throws. Yeah, I'm gonna have to report that one to LD. I'm gonna snitch. Moncrief, Lanier. Okay, they're running the clock down to it. They're gonna have to get a 3. Moncrief, he got a good look at it. It's in and out. This one will go to Detroit. They survive in overtime. That actually was a pretty decent look. That was a pretty decent look. Thomas is gonna ice it. Detroit has tied the series. And we have a Hood Classic series on our hands. If you voted Detroit, you voted correctly. I'm gonna go ahead and pay y'all. Also, let me go ahead and change the music too. Hey, shout out to Let's Play for gifting. Looks like you got Indy one. Yeah, what a game, man. That game was almost perfect. That game was almost perfect. Saving. Oh my. See, because what I don't want to have to do. Oh, now the chat done switched on the Detroit basketball chants. That's nuts. Y'all can't get away with that, bro. I'll be honest. What I don't want to have to do, because what if the finals comes down to a thing like that where the team doesn't have to foul? I don't want to have to get to a point where I have to go at the last play and turn manual fouling off. I don't want to have to do that. Because like in that situation, okay, we're in the second round of the playoffs, but if that happens in the finals or something, I'm gonna have to jump in and fix that myself. Did I pay the bet yet? Did I? Hey, yo, this is a banger. My bad, I ain't even pay y'all. I changed the song. Yep, if you go to Pistons, you voted correctly. The Detroit bandwagon is nuts right now. Let's go get some. I need this dunk right here. This one. This Bill Laimbeer dunk. This is nuts right here. He called Bob Lanier a baby. Drop step. Yay! You remember the days where they would do a nice post move like that and then just pump fake and pass out? See if we can get something out of this. Oh, you gotta love it. Icy. Icy. Yeah, we like that. And it's a Pistons legend, yep. Guess you could say they're Pisties left. Damn, how many angles we can get of this? Gee, hey, yo, they got in-crowd angles. How many angles can you get of a... Alright. Oh, man, let's see if they got anything else for me. I thought it was a good one, I don't know. Alright, you know, it's fine. I just wanted that dunk. Because he was a Piston and then he left, so like they're pissed he left. I thought it was pretty fire. I don't know. Anyways, that series is tied.